Streaming started. Thing. Yeah, it started. So, hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Solvidro. With me is Arind.
And I'm not Solvidro.
Because why would you be?
Don't know.
So, another podcast from us. Yay! Yay us!
Fuck is this?
Some stuff happened last week. So, Arind, is there anything that you want to talk about?
I've been mostly playing and goofing off this week and working on my stuff, so I didn't have that much time to check on news. So
Okay.
yeah, I have nothing.
So, let's start with something that we have a lot of new information on, which is Fortnite. And yeah, we have a lot of Fortnite news, which is surprising, really. Well, the first thing is that Fortnite currently has 7 million players, which is to be expected, really, when you think about that. Especially with the newest Fortnite Battle Royale updates that make the portion of the game free to play.
Okay.
No. Okay. No input from
your
you,
mic
right?
cut off? Oh, I thought your mic cut off. So yeah, another great thing there.
Yeah, cool.
From me, I guess the game is still new, so there's some freshness to it, and they released a new mode, and the game is gonna be free to play, so of course there are a lot of players interested in it at the moment. But later on we can expect that the player count will go down, especially if the PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, if someone likes the survival mode, Battle Royale mode, we can expect that if that game improves, then people will go to that game. That's my prediction, at least.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, generally people will get pretty bored of playing the same shit over and over. So that's my input on this piece of news. Fortnite Battle Royale having 7 million players. Is that every day or just
In general.
in general? Okay.
Well, every day 7 million players, it would have been, I think, too insane. I think that only like World of Warcraft was this was the only game that had 7 million players at the same time. PUBG had like 1 million players, 1.5 million players at the same time, and 13 million players copies sold.
And by the way, the game in the background is 60 seconds. Just to point out what you're playing.
Yeah, this has. There is a reason to it, unlike the War for the Overworld.
Okay, because we have 60 seconds to live.
We have some news about this game, so I wanted to play it at the same time.
Yeah, we can go with that. So, anything else on Fortnite? Or was that supposed to be this big news?
No, this is only the first one.
Okay,
the second one is a new Horde mode. I don't know the...
Another one?
Yes. It's weird. Yeah, this is a little weird mode because it's out already because the update was on the 5th of October. So right now it's out. And it has some new 25 missions. When you can buy, when you can get some new currency, in-game currency, as well as legendary items, and then you can use this currency to buy, I think, the new kind of llama.
Okay, wasn't this called survival mode previously or something? Like you had to basically defeat wave after wave of enemies?
Yeah, I think it's the same. It's just now it's just not the certain waves. It's just how long you can survive. At least from what I have read on the internet, that's what it is. So if you can survive, you need to survive as long as you can, and then after all of this, you'll get a reward.
Yeah.
Corresponding to your time.
The game about killing zombies has a horde mode. Who could expect it?
Not me.
Who could have seen that coming?
Not me, certainly.
Yeah. Fucking Nostradamus. Well, good for them. And good for fans of this game, at least. Because they're gonna be playing this from dusk till dawn, I imagine. Especially people who don't have that many things to do in the day, so they can play all day, try to beat the record of how long someone else survived. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So yeah, so far we have a horde mode and player count currently in the game.
And the last bit of news about Fortnite is that thousands of players got banned by Epic Games in Fortnite Battle Royale, and Epic Games is going on a war path. And they want to get rid of the cheaters, because everyone wants to get rid of the cheaters in this kind of games. PUBG had the same problem recently, and they also banned a lot of players.
Those cheaters like using some tools made by others, or just stream sniping or whatever?
Yeah, the funny thing is that there is not much information about this. It's only they are only called the cheaters, but I can't find any specifics about what kind of cheating. Is it just hardcore trolling or stream sniping or using tools? There is nothing of the sort. No information
Yes.
about this.
The thing is, it's an online game, so of course there's gonna be some cheaters in it, as it's been a case for the previous games before that. So I'm not that surprised that people are cheating. I can just assume that we're talking about about the hacks, because I don't know the specifics as you said before. So don't know.
You and me both, man.
Yeah. This is fucking awesome. Yeah, maybe we could come back to this game at some point.
Yeah, I think it could be fun. I hope.
Yeah, play at least couple of rounds, maybe one or two. I'm not that excited. At least not now. Maybe it will wear off, and I'll be happy to play this game again. Because in the beta we had fun. Fun. Fuck it. At least to some degree. Because this game is really grindy. Starting from materials and ending in the survivors, weapons, and what else there was? Oh, survivors, weapons, heroes. Yeah, there's a lot of grinding in this game. So I have to basically take some rest from grinding. Okay, that's it from me, I guess.
Yeah. So, the next little section of news will be about Forza. Not much to say, really, but there are two, in my opinion, interesting news. First one is about Forza Motorsport 5, which was recently pulled out from sale, so you can from stores, so you can't buy it any longer. The game, according to Brian Ekberg from the Turn 10 Studios, the game was retired on September 30th, and there is no way to buy the game, at least in Xbox Store, so no digital copies. Maybe you can buy it somewhere in a box, but not in the Xbox Store, and there is no way to buy DLCs to this game. So after not even full 4 years, the game, well, the game is no more. You can still play it if you have it, but you can't buy it. So if anyone wanted to wait and buy the game after the release of Forza Motorsport 7, sorry, but can't do it.
Yeah, I imagine the price for this game will go up significantly. I think there are maybe some copies sold on Amazon right now. Amazon, whatever the fuck that's.
Amazon.
There is that service, but I never used it, so didn't learn to pronounce it right. Didn't have to. And this is big news, right?
Well, this is really interesting. That's for sure, because when you think that they would want to sell some more copies of any game that they did, really, but apparently no, they don't want to sell any copies, at least of Forza Motorsport 5.
There are microtransactions in the new.
Yeah, you're right. There are microtransactions in the.
So maybe their thought process was that they'll make more money if people buy the new Forza instead of buying the old one. Because I can't imagine a lot of people will just go buy the old one. Yeah, because of the microtransactions in 7, they're gonna get a lot. They're gonna get much more from people if they're gonna invest in that game. But yeah, that's a really weird move to pull out the old game. But again, I wasn't present when this decision was made, basically, so I don't know what's their thought process behind it is, so I can only speculate, as with everything we're talking about, to be honest. And what do you think?
I don't really think much about Forza. I mean, this is a weird thing to do, because when you think about this, even right now you can still buy like Dungeon Keeper 2 or Wing Commander on EA's Origin, for example. So, and EA is the company that I always consider the one that would care about money the most when it comes to the new releases. So they would want to push the new releases. Go buy them, not buy the old games for like $1-2. But you can still do it. You can still buy the really old game there. So and with all the backwards compatibility on Xbox, even with the original Xbox titles, I think this is very weird, unless they are going to add it like the Forza Motorsport 5, they want to add it to some kind of a backwards compatibility, but at the same time that the game was released on Xbox One already, not on Xbox 360. So I don't know.
Yeah, you really didn't have much thought about it.
I mean, it's not like I'm really, invested into this. These are the bits and pieces what I've gathered in the last couple of days about the Forza Motorsport 5. So yeah, I have no more to say about it than this.
I'm not that interested in Forza series myself, so
yeah.
Tough tatas.
Okay. But about more Forza Motorsport, it's weird. I always want to say Morza for for whatever reason. About Forza Motorsport 7, there is a little bit of weirdness when it comes to this game, and I'm not talking about the microtransactions, but one of the, well, I don't know if you know this, but when with every new Forza game, there is always a VIP season pass or something like that. The VIP the VIP pass, I think. And one of the features of this VIP pass is the fact that you earn double the credits from the races, and most people, at least according to the charts and statistics, are buying this VIP pass because they want, of course they want the other bonuses as well, but they mostly want this bonus because you are always racing, always earning money, so with this you can earn twice as much from the races. And apparently when Forza Motorsport 7 on the Forza Motorsport debut, well, there is no such a thing anymore. So yeah, well, say goodbye to your your VIP pass. Hello Doman, thanks for joining us on the chat. Feel free to
Hello.
Feel free to say your thoughts. And yeah, when you think about this, it's weird. I mean, there is an explanation right now. One of the Turn 10 Studios guys said that they are going to add this feature back after the fans, were basically very, very upset, to put it lightly. But yeah, one of the most desirable feature and bonus of the whole VIP pass was basically gone at the start.
Didn't in previous Forza VIP basically gave you like some special cars or something?
Yes, but
So that was the thing before.
It gave you the double credits as well. It gave you special cars, and it gave you a little bit of cash. But right now, because of microtransactions, there is no more cash.
Basically a separate feature of microtransactions.
Yeah, this is what that's what I've gathered from looking at the different news at the different sites. It's basically that because of microtransactions, and they want you to pay money, they don't want you to earn double the money in the game, like the virtual currency, because then you won't be as much tempted to spend some real money. that might be maybe I'm not saying this correctly, but you know, I think that most of the people that I've read the comments on different forums are saying that, as well as some journalists. So
yeah, because we can trust all of those.
yeah, it's not like we know for sure, right?
So basically the double rewards are gone completely, or is it just some separate feature that they wanna sell to people too?
They are not going to sell this. They are going to add it back for free, I think, for at least for those who bought the VIP pass. So they are going to receive this feature sometime in the future for free. But I think that you'll still need to buy the VIP pass to be able to earn the double money. It's not like it will be available for all of the people that bought it, or it won't be sold separately for like a couple bucks, because it's always been the part of the VIP pass, and I think it's going to stay that way.
They're gonna, well, at least at the start, they're not gonna include microtransactions. Like, you won't be able to buy the currency for your money, but they're gonna do this later, because they said they wanna the in-game, what was it? The in-game, fuck, I forgot. Because at first they want people in-game to earn their money through playing it, and when these whole things settle down, they're gonna introduce microtransactions, so you'll be able to buy the in-game currency for real money then.
I think you already can, because of the loot boxes.
Yeah, loot boxes, but you buy the loot boxes directly, yeah?
For the real money, and for, I think, for the virtual money as well. At least for now.
Because one time I read something about this game, and then I read another thing, and I don't wanna say that they're going back on their word, but they're releasing this game, they can do whatever the fuck they want. It's not like I play it or ever will, and not like I give a fuck.
Yeah, of course, because apparently well, is there any game that you do give a fuck, maybe apart from the Divinity Original Sin 2?
Cuphead's fun game.
Oh.
Is from what I've seen, and it doesn't cost much.
Yeah, it's 20 bucks, I think.
So yeah,
30
great price good price for a great game.
Yeah, the same was with Hellblade, so
yeah. So there, 3 games so far.
Hey!
Yeah, well, it was for some time now, but I think going forward I'm just gonna avoid any game that has microtransaction in it. Because I don't like this practice, and I don't want to support the developers for introducing them. Hey, but that's me.
At least that's something.
Yeah, but we're getting on another topic.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's about the Forza. So now let's go to Call of Duty, which is another major release this year. Yay! Call of Duty World War II. Glenn Schofield, I believe is his name. That should be pronounced anyway. I think. He tweeted that the Call of Duty is right now golden, so no delays, no anything. We can expect the game to be released according to schedule. So everyone who wants to play new Call of Duty, November the 3rd is your time to play Call of Duty. I'm not playing it, I don't give a shit. But if you want to, hey, go ahead, more power to you.
Stopped being interested in Call of Duty after the
What?
I stopped caring after the first and second Call of Duty. The old ones.
Oh, I stopped caring after the Modern Warfare 2. I was briefly brought back on because of the Black Ops 3. I found it really interesting, but other than that, I don't give a shit. To be honest, I don't give a shit about most FPS games, so...
Can't you in this release of Call of Duty place as black Nazis?
I don't know. You know more about this game than I do, apparently.
Not really, it's just something funny I heard, because if that's true, damn, Nazis were pretty inclusive.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, there are black Nazis and no swastikas in Call of Duty World War II. Okay. Doesn't make much sense to me, but hey, go for it. I think that's all I had to say about Call of Duty. Just a digression.
Okay, and well, there is one more news about this, the Call of Duty. I don't know how you pronounce this name. It's name of the map, Tarantan, I believe. The game from the first and the second Call of Duty will be back with its new remastered glory, but there is a catch. As always, the map will be only available for the owners of the Season Pass. Because why not? So the game won't be even included in standard map packs from Call of Duty, which they are always releasing. The only way to get it is by buying the Season Pass.
Which guarantees you nothing. That's outside of those two maps. Because who the fuck knows what else they're gonna release for this game. Which is another wonderful business practice our gaming industry has today.
It was the same with Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered. Only the owners of the Deluxe or Super Deluxe or whatever the fuck edition were able to play this game.
I remember people being only interested in buying the remastered Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
They didn't want the game that came with it.
So, yeah, great. Am I right?
Yeah. And I honestly think they should have provided the opportunity for people to buy just the remaster when the game came out.
I think some time ago they announced that will be available, but I don't know when or how.
Yeah, but the thing is, here, want this awesome game, which is, by the way, something we made on a side just to promote this game we're releasing now, and people just wanted the side project.
Because why the fuck not?
Yeah, people like the Modern Warfare version of the game. Hey, apparently you will be able to buy it sometime in the future. Anything else on this?
No, that's all about Call of Duty. And one more game that has more than one news this week is GT Sport, Gran Turismo Sport. Polyphony Digital gave us a list of all the cars and all the track locations that will be featured in the game. The links to those are in the stream description, so you can check this out already if you want. I'll only say that there are 162 cars right now, possibly more in the future. As for the tracks, let me check. It's something about 20. It's between 20 and 30. I don't have the exact number right now, sorry, but everything is in the stream description, so you can check all the tracks and all the cars that will be featured in the game.
Aviation and sports cars. Oh, GT Sport, not sports cars.
No, not sports cars. Well, there are sports cars, but you know.
Yeah, but the game is about racing, so they are sports cars. They are cars used for sport. So there goes. I'm excused. And GT Sports. Another racing game. Not interested.
Okay, so that's about it when it comes to the news. Like
riveting commentary.
Like the more than one news on a particular title. So we have more. Just bear in mind that it will be one news per game. So if you are not that interested in particular news, stay tuned because we'll be jumping from game to game from now on.
And mostly try to stay on topic.
First one is Jurassic World Evolution, which is the game that will be well, Jurassic World Tycoon, basically. You'll be able to create your own park with the dinosaurs. Right now we only know that the game will be released on PC, Xbox One and PS4 summer next year. So that's not a lot. That's not a lot really of details. That's not much details. But we have a trailer that is. This is the in-game trailer, so you can see the graphics, a little bit of the physics from the game when it comes to the dinosaurs, but right now not really much of a gameplay, so we still don't know what will it be exactly. No, well, we know that this is a tycoon game, right? So we know what we can kind of expect. Like managing the dinosaurs, taking care of the guests that they won't be eaten by dinosaurs, and earning money and that sort of thing. But
it's not like people will want recreate scenes from their movie.
Yeah, especially maybe from the first Jurassic Park.
What could go wrong?
Maybe everything.
Yeah, quite a lot, apparently. I'm not... Fuck. Debbie Downer. I'm not a teen tycoon, so I won't be waiting for this one, but it looks fun. If you want to have pet dinosaurs and people basically having your own dinosaur theme park.
I think I'm gonna buy this game when it comes out, if it will be good, of course, because I like this kind of games. I like those kinds of games. Hey, well, I would love to create my own park with a whole lot of dinosaurs in it.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not very good at those games because I always want to see something go wrong. So I'm not that great at park management, but I'm great at making some disasters in games. So.
Then your game should be SimCity or City Skylines, where you can build whatever and then create the mass genocide, the genocide, basically.
Yeah, but I'd like to be creative with the disaster. There you just press one button and the disaster happens. And in games like Roller Coaster Tycoon, for example, you make this roller coaster that ends at some point and there's no more tracks, and you can make it so in some fun way the cart will spin or in midair or something. Basically, today news: 20 people died on a roller coaster accident. Reopens soon, in 5 minutes.
Yeah. So in this game it would have been like, breaking news, 20 people were eaten by dinosaurs, but don't worry, come back tomorrow for more excitement in Jurassic World.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing at the website, from the GIFs or whatever the fuck that is in the background, it's mostly based on the new movie, I guess.
Yeah, the last one.
Because there are these weird transportation devices, those big blue balls that people travel in. So yeah. But I guess that's to be expected. It was a new movie and the game is gonna include it. Fucking Captain Obvious over here.
Hey, hello, Captain Obvious. I'm Solvidro.
Yeah. Tomorrow we meet Captain Hindsight. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, looks fun. Not gonna buy it, but it looks fun. So, we have something else or?
On this, no.
Okay.
So moving on to Neo, the hit game from the PlayStation 4 will be coming to PC with Complete Edition. So if you wanted to be a samurai in the Dark Souls-like game, but you already played all of the Dark Souls, then you will be able to buy Neo on Steam in Complete Edition on the 7th of November. So the basic game and 2 expansion packs. Oh, sorry, 3 expansion packs. Dragon of the North, Defiant Honor, and Bloodshed's End. And apparently the game will need more than 100 gigabytes of storage. So prepare yourselves.
Yeah, but will those gigabytes be mostly textures?
I think so.
Or maybe
Who
they're
knows?
not maybe they aren't compressed because the publisher's lazy. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, this game's title sounds like the guys laugh on the YouTube. Nyoch, 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 nyoch.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So another one will be 8. I remember. Yeah, the next one is Star Citizen. Oh, Star Citizen! Is this fucking game that gathered on crowdfundings more than 160 million bucks? So right now apparently there is a new version of the game, the 3.0 version, and this is the first time that Chris Roberts, the co-founder of the Cloud Imperium Games, he called it an early access. So the game development of the game is moving forward. Apparently, we have less than 10 years until they are going to release it. I'm sorry, this is just fucking stupid. I know that this is incredibly big game, and I know that they want a lot of things in it, and I know that a lot of big names are associated with this game. For example, Mark Hamill and Gary Oldman are part of the game story mode, but god damn it, this game takes forever to come out. Granted, they are working on it and it seems like it's going good, but really? Really, dude?
Seems like they are making a report on the game every month. If someone is following their website.
Yeah, that's why I said. That's why I said that it's not that that it's different than with some kind of other games, especially when you consider the games like Duke Nukem Forever that took about 10 games to come out and they were fucking bullshit. But yeah. Well, I'm interested in this. But when every time that I see the name Star Citizen, I'm wondering if this game will ever come out.
Yeah, they seem to want to include a lot of weird features in the game. Like I'm looking at the report from 2 months ago. They're making some faceware technology that will allow basically, I think, the game, if you have the camera, it will map your expression to the character in game. So you'll be able to make weird faces in the game. So that's cool.
There is a lot in this game, really.
Yeah. So far we know about this, about the game still being worked on, and that the developers like coffee. So I remember the old news that they used some of the money from Kickstarter to buy coffee machine.
Great!
Yeah. That's about the extent of things I know about this game.
Oh, right. I forgot about one more thing. Right now the price of the game is about 30 no, it's 45 bucks. If you have to it's not a price, you have to back them up on a crowdfunding service if you want to play this game. But the devs are saying that the price of the game may go up after the official release of the early access, because right now the early access is only available for the for a handful of people that are not even able to talk about this game.
Yeah. I imagine there's some kind of embargo on it outside of the footage that they released to the press.
Yeah, so if you want to play this game, like ever, then buy it right now, because you probably won't be able to in a couple of months. Well, unless you are going to pay.
You will be able to, but it
even
will
more
cost
money.
Yeah. And again, it's their game, they can do whatever the fuck they want. If they want to increase the price, go ahead. I imagine I won't be that interested in this game if the price goes up, to be honest. But that's just me. A little arid downer.
Hey.
Really? Well, I should make a series on my channel. Call it fucking depression.
Well,
depressing game industry.
say so.
Yeah. Okay. Next topic?
Yeah, the next one is about GTA Online. So if you ever wondered that they are going to stop releasing content because of Red Dead Redemption 2, don't worry, because they are going to release even more content now. Well, not really. They announced some new things that will be coming to GTA Online. One of them is something called Transform Races. And then there will be 2 new adversary modes. Okay. So, and of course 3 new vehicles: the supercar Coil Cyclone, the helicopter Hunter, and the car Vigilante that is supposed to be a more realistic version of a Batmobile. But when I wanted to talk about this mostly because it's not a lot, and some time ago I've read that they are going to. It was a rumor, of course, but someone said that they are going to stop supporting the GTA Online after the release of Red Dead Redemption 2. And when you think about that, during the past couple of months, they apparently are apart from, of course, the Smugglers Run update, the big one, they didn't really didn't really do much. It's like they are stopping with the content for the GTA because they know that they are going to release Red Dead Redemption 2 soon. I don't know. I think like it makes at least some sense.
Yeah, I imagine now that they're gonna release a new game, they have to like allocate more people to work on that project and focus on it. But I imagine that they're gonna keep making stuff for GTA Online too. The team that was working on it so far might be not that big, might get smaller, but I doubt that their publisher will want to basically earn less money from the GTA Online mode, because shark cards still provide them with some income. At least that's what I saw from the statistics that I checked earlier.
Yay, shark cards!
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna stop making content for that game. The team might get smaller, they're gonna release less significant updates, but there's still gonna be content. At least that's what I imagine.
Well, that's fair assumption. I think you might be right. But I can't help but think that they are going to stop support this because at least on... well, no, it wouldn't make sense that they are going to stop support it on consoles and they will still support it on PC. I think if, of course, Red Dead Redemption 2 will be released on PC, then they are going to stop supporting the GTA Online. I think. Don't quote me on that. But I think so.
Yeah. The thing is, I think they're gonna eventually stop supporting GTA Online, but at some point far in the future, but not when the Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out, because as I said before, there's the GTA still is making them money. They're gonna basically still work on it to get more money out of this game. At least that's what I think that the publisher will want to do.
Maybe. It's Take-Two's decision, right?
Yeah. It's just that there will be more content coming, more significant one for the Red Dead Redemption by that time. Maybe if they'll have a couple of games out by that point that have the same microtransaction model, they'll eventually stop supporting GTA Online. Yeah. I'm not a marketing genius. So I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And in other news...
Yeah, now the reason why I'm playing the 60 seconds. The developer of 60 seconds just announced 60 parsecs. The new game, the second game in now the series. The game is heavily inspired by the 50s, the 1950s science fiction. And in the new game we are going to be take care of the group of astronauts when they are going to during their voyage through cosmos, which is kind of weird, but at the same time it sounds really cool and I like this game. So yeah, I'm down. I'm all the I'm in. That's what I wanted to say. I'm in. I want to play this. There is no specific information about the release date. We only know that the game will come out on PCs and consoles, but we don't know on what consoles exactly. Yeah, I think that's gonna be cool.
Oh, the game will be like this one?
Yeah.
Some random encounters while you try to dispense your rations.
Yeah, it will be basically the same kind of game, just in a different setting.
Those parsecs are... what, it was Star Trek?
No, Star Wars.
Star Wars. Okay, yeah. Those
Millennium Falcon did the run to Castle in less than 12 parsecs, dude!
Yeah. I'm not a huge sci-fi nut, so...
Yeah, I love Star Wars too much to don't know this.
While we're at that, I'm not much of anything, to be honest.
Well,
so yeah.
Last time I checked, you were a little bit of a human, so I think that's that.
Yeah,
unless you're talking about your hobbies or something like that, because I don't know.
Yeah, hobbies mostly.
Oh, okay.
For the most part. Because these days, more than playing, I like to make something myself. So yeah, not that much into the gaming world as I used to, at least. Yeah. Anything else on this subject?
About 60 seconds? No.
60 parsecs.
Or 60 parsecs. No. So, yeah, well, right now, a little bit of a speed round. So, yeah, if you want me to stop and you want to say something about the particular news, then go for it. And
No.
if not, then I'm going to just go the whole speed round.
No, but I'd like you to stop at some point and do hammer time.
Bitch. Very fucking funny, yo.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So first, Hitman. This October we're going to have an announcement of new content for the game. We don't know exactly what. We only know that it won't be the second season. The survival horror Agony that was supposed to come out this year, well, the game was just delayed. The game is the first-person horror that the whole game is set in hell. Psychonauts 2. At last we have a little bit of the gameplay, not much, but a little bit. We have like a diary, developer's diary. So it's 14 minutes of news of features of the game. The two developers are discussing what will be in the game exactly. Not much, but at least we have something. Capcom just announced the Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. Of course, the game will be available on PC and PS4 January 16th, 2018. The price is $39.99, and everyone that bought the game already will get all of the new features in the free update. Another one is Assassin's Creed. In the newest Assassin's Creed, which is Assassin's Creed Origins, we'll be able to choose the difficulty level. It's the first time in the whole series, because mostly it's like that because mostly because the game has a lot of RPG elements with the loot system and statistics and whatnot. So it's a rather big change. Not a significant one, but still big enough to matter in the whole experience. And last week, the Stranger Things, the game, a little game that is based on the TV show Stranger Things was released, and it's free. So you can download it and play it to your heart's content. The game is entirely free. It's rather, it looks like a rather cool one. Just so yeah, that's about it when it comes to the speed round. Anything you want to say about this?
The Stranger Things. Is it on PC or some other platform?
Oh yes, sorry, I forgot to say it. No, it's a mobile game. So from App Store and Google Play.
Well, that was quick. I think there's some game that's free to download at Origin right now.
There's almost always is the game that is free to download on Origin because of their program.
Yeah, but not the subscription base, but free.
Yeah, I know.
And the game, I already assigned it to my library. And the game's called Steam World Dig. You can get it for free on the Origin platform.
A little bit of news from Arind.
Yeah, something I just came across yesterday. Yeah, wanted to have some input in this section.
Okay, so
Okay, yeah.
last two big news. When it comes to the PC news, like gaming news, more of a gaming news. The first one is from Batman, the Telltale series Enemy Within. That's a long ass title. Apparently the game developers in the newest episode used the picture from the real murder that happened in Ankara last year, December. Of course, it is right now quite a controversy because no one knows if it was done on purpose or because of the ignorance or they just didn't care or whatever. Of course, a lot of people want them to... I don't know what really, because everyone is saying something else. It's like I don't even know how to say it, you know? It's just weird because everyone is saying that, oh, this is bad or something, but and they are of course accusing the Telltale of ignorance, stupidity, or just being dickheads or something or whatever, but I don't know what they expect. What really they expect?
I imagine some of those people get joy if other people apologize to them. So they fake outrage just to signal to others how great they are. At least that's what I have seen so far, surfing through the internet.
Well,
at the speed of potato.
The speed of potato.
Yeah, we have really crappy internet.
The speed of potato. Yay! I don't really know what to say about this. The only thing that I'm just going... that I want to say about all the fucking controversy is... What do you expect, people? What the fuck do you expect Telltale to do? Apparently the picture is the part of the whole fucking episode. What do you want? It's not like it's some random picture, it serves the plot. So what do you want? You want them to change it to a 3D model or something? Because I don't know what do you want.
Yeah, weren't there cases in some other games? Like they were using some old photos of tragedy or something?
I
And
think
I
so.
haven't seen. Yeah, it's been done for ages right now. So I don't think that's big of a deal.
Maybe because it's incredibly recent one, because it's from the last year and from December of the last year, so it wasn't even.
Yes, so I guess
hasn't even been a
Telltale should
year.
have waited like what, year? 5 years?
I don't know, man.
Some other photo?
I don't know what those people want. Leave me alone.
Yeah, the question is how soon is too soon?
Yeah, that's a really good question.
Like the thing happened day before release and they included it just like that without saying they want to remember the tragedy or something. If they did it, there would be outrage anyway. But if they did it like day after a tragedy and took the photo included in game, of course there would be some outrage, I think, and it would be justified.
I don't know, man. Don't ask me
But
those
come on,
questions.
old photos. Did the photographer get paid any, at least, for it?
Fuck do I know?
Because I imagine the photographer could be pissed if he wasn't paid for the picture.
Yeah, well, that's
So unless those people are outraged on behalf of the photographer, I don't know what the fuck they want.
apparently they are outraged on the behalf of the family of the dead guy.
Okay, and did family say anything about this?
As far as I know, no.
Yeah. Tell me when the publications contact the family and get their input. Because if I was a dead guy in a picture and I was in a video game, I would be excited.
Great start, yo! If I was a dead guy, that's a great start of the conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of weird opinions on things. So.
Hey, I'm used to it.
Come to me for advice.
I'm used to it. I don't know about the people who are watching us, but I know I'm used to it right now.
Yeah, they'll grow into it.
Okay, so the last bit of news ahead of us. This is the last one. So to all the people that wanted to play the newest Battlefront, the Star Wars Battlefront EA2, if you played the beta, all right.
Beta sucks.
I've played the beta for 5 minutes, because that was enough for me. But fear not.
That was one round.
Fear not and praise Disney. I know I shouldn't be saying this, but fear not and praise Disney, because Star Wars Battlefront 2, the classic one from 2005, just got the multiplayer back because of the Disney. So right now, everyone who has the game on Steam or GOG You can play to your heart's content, multiplayer in every form. Disney brought the servers back, and you can play, and there is a cross-platform, quote-unquote, play between Steam and GOG. So,
Compatibility?
thanks Disney, I don't give a fuck about new Star Wars Battlefront, because I can now play the better one.
Yeah, the superior game.
Especially considering the fact that the old game is the classic one. I prefer the term classic. The classic one is like, I don't know, tenth of the price, or like 20% of the price of the newest one. So it's I think it's up to $10, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's much better value proposition, especially that the game still holds up, and the game is still incredibly fun to play.
And I imagine the old fan base will that game.
Of course, a lot of people is playing again this game again, so you won't have any problems to find to find someone to play with.
Hey, and the GOG is great, and there's 60% off on the game now, so you can buy it for $4.
See, go for it if you want to play a really cool Star Wars shooter. Multiplayer shooter, go for it. It's $4 on GOG. We don't do advertising especially because they are not paying us to do it. But you know what? Fuck it. Go buy this game. I have this game. I had this game on my PS2 back in the day. I have it on Steam, and I think I'm going to install this game today after the podcast, and I'm going to play it because, man, yeah, it's good. It's good to see news like that. It's incredible.
I think I'm gonna buy this game and we can play it on stream or something.
Yeah, this will be fucking awesome, especially when you think about the fact that the old one has things that the new one doesn't. Like, for example, the whole Galactic Conquest mode. You can play with AI, so you can have like a bunch of friends, and
I think the new one has a Galactic Conquest too.
What?
I think the new one has a Galactic Conquest too.
No, it doesn't.
Really?
Really?
The Naboo map, wasn't it Galactic Conquest?
No. Maybe it's called the Galactic Conquest, but these are two different things.
But the old Galactic way they are executed are different.
The old Galactic Conquest was like the strategy map that you when you could plan the assaults, you could buy a new class of soldier and new like bonuses, new weapons and all that, and you were able to fight to conquer the planet after planet, and the enemy were moving in the. It was basically the like a total war. So it had a turn-based map and then the real-time battles, and it was incredibly fun to play. And right now you can play it for $4 fucking online because of Disney and GOG. So you know, the only thing that new game has that the old one didn't is a full-fledged story campaign. We don't know, of course, how long the new story campaign is, but comparing it to this poor excuse of a campaign that was in the old one, I'll take it all day, every day. But of course, when it comes to the whole game, I prefer the old one over the new one. Unless when the game comes out, it will be the greatest thing ever made, and the beta will be just forgotten, this, you know, forgotten memory. But I don't know. I think that it's really, really good to be a Star Wars fan and a PC gamer right now. Thank you, Disney, because I've waited for this a long time. I wanted to play this game again, and granted you could play it with LAN, but right now, because I have my ports blocked because of my internet provider, I wasn't able to play it. And now I am able to play it again. And I'm happy.
Was about to ask about the Battlefield 1, if the mods are comparable to the Battlefront, the old Battle 2, but yeah, they're really different. Because I imagine before releasing the new Battlefront, they wanted to test this out in the Battlefield game, and that's why they included the whole map view. Like conquest style gameplay mode.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Old games are good. And if you're a Star Wars fan, and what else you said before?
If you are a Star Wars fan and you want some good game like third-person shooter or first-person shooter, because you can choose either of the cameras, then go for it. This is great. This is just great.
I wanted to say that Star Wars fan and a gamer, and only if you are those two things, it's good time for you.
Yeah, but you know.
Because if you're a gamer and you're Forza fan or Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. You have this. Extent, you want to uplift people, tell something that will make people happy, and yeah. I really want them to suffer, like I do.
To some extent, you're right when you're saying that. We can. That you have to be a Star Wars fan. Because of the graphics, basically, that the game is old and it shows. So it's not like the greatest, the prettiest game ever made. The new Battlefront is much more better than the old one in terms of graphics, but the overall value proposition, $4 multiplayer, single and multiplayer Battlefront 2 from the 2005 versus the $60 the Battlefront 2 from 2017. Overall value, I'll take the old one over the new one any day. And granted, maybe I sound like a fanboy, but I had a great time with this game when I was younger. I had a great time with this game like a year ago, even when I was playing it last time, when I bought it on Steam again. So yeah, I can. The only thing that I'll say about this is I recommend it. Go check it out. If you like it, buy it. It's $4.
And out of the promotion, it's like $6, so it's still not that expensive. Oh no, out of the promotion it's like $10. Fucking prices, man. I see 3 different prices and it fucks me over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Great game, gonna buy it now. End the stream. We're playing it.
One more thing, because
Okay.
this is the end of the news. The only thing that we that is before us is the games that will be released in the next week. So, as always, we'll be going by the day. So first off, it's the October 10th. Arctica 1 will be released. Give me a second.
Today, Junior.
Arctica 1 will be released on PC. Middle-earth Shadow of War, PC, Xbox One and PS4. Cyber Dimension for Neptunia 4 Goddesses Online on PS4 and PC. Now the October 11th. Silvio 2 on PC. Grim Dawn, Ashes of Malmouth on PC. This is an expansion to the Grim Dawn from the 2016. And October 12th, Teleborn on PC. Yono and the Celestial Elephants on PC and Nintendo Switch. And now the October 13th, so Friday the 13th, Evil Within 2 on PC, PS4 and Xbox One. And Gold Rush the game on PC. So that's it. No movie news this week because there was no movie news worthy of mentioning in our gaming podcast. So that's about it. Any closing thoughts, Arint?
Can talk, download the battle 2.
What?
Can talk, download the Battlefront 2.
Okay. So
that's my thoughts.
Thank you everybody
Shutting
so much.
down.
Thank you everybody so much for watching then and for listening. If you have any comments, suggestions, questions, as always, leave them in the comments section below the video when it goes live in the archive, and we'll see you and hear from you in the next one. So keep your ear to the ground and take care.
Bye.